Hello. Hi. Hi, everyone. I'm a little under the weather, but I am here. I am here. I told that chick ghostwriter, yo, senorita. I ain't talking about Spanish when I say senorita. Okay. That's what she's not talking about, okay? How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all doing good. I'm going to be discussing how Nicki Minaj went off. She went big off. As Lil Wayne, who the boss ass is. As Lil Wayne. She went off, okay? On these rap girlies. They were hating because Nicki didn't pick them to be on the remix, so they were hating. They were hating. They were hating. She didn't pick them. But let's get into, I wrote down some things that she said. I have the app. So, I watched Queen Radio, but I had to go back and watch a replay because I was busy with my little baby. So I didn't get to watch the live thing, but I'm going back and I'm talking about who I think she was talking about and who the street says she's talking about. So I'm gonna give you a whole nother different kind of thought about what I think she was talking about. I'm gonna give you a different opinion because I think that I see this a lot with women when they are in charge of something or they are the goat or something. People don't respect them. What I mean by that, other women don't respect them. We already don't get enough respect from the man, but we don't get any any that much even more respect from women. So I wanted to talk from that point of view. Like, I totally understand how she feels and how frustrated she is because really I think that deep down inside that Nikki is a really, I'm a Capricorn. She's a Sagittarius. I think, well, I'm on the Capricorn Sagittarius cusp, so I can relate to her. I think that she's deep down inside she's a really nice person, but she has to be smart and she has to be tough and she has to make the right decision that's are best for her. And I think she feels like she keeps giving and giving and she's not getting anything in return. So why should she be giving? Like, and I do feel like those girls are kind of entitled. They feel very entitled. Those girls feel very entitled. So they feel very entitled. And I can see that because for me, someone who, as far as in just the real world, someone who has been in an industry for over 15 years, and I've only been in there 2 years, I'm going to give them the utmost respect. And that's how I would at my job too. At anything that I do, I would give them the utmost respect. For anybody who's been on YouTube for over 2 years and I'm just coming on here. I haven't been on here a year yet. I'm going to respect them. I'm going to, show them love and I'm going to be genuine. It's not that I want to get on per se for me, but I've seen other people use people to get to the top. They're called opportunists. And so I can understand how she feels, you know. And so I'm going to go into the details of Nicki's tea party, honey. Nicki's tea party. So first, the queen starts off with a prayer. Oh my God. It was the prayer for me, honey. It was the prayer. Okay. It was the prayer for me. I think that was so classy. Before she started going off, she said a prayer, honey. It was iconic and it was classy. She said back. She said she SATBACK. She said back, honey. I was like, get it. You got to get hooked on phonics with these girls. Cause some of these girls out here that she's talking about, they a little slow. They a little special ed, I must say. I love all the girls, but I can agree with her when she's telling her story and her side of the story. I can agree and I could see her point of view. So anyway, back to the thing. She talk about her giving these girls a chance and they not giving her anything in return. And she said there is a time to speak and a time to not speak. I said, yes, preach, Nikki. I have learned that there is a time to speak and a time to not speak. I will always remember that. That is a very iconic quote that I will be using from her, because that was when she said that. I felt that like it is. Sometimes you got to sit back and be quiet and listen to people talk your stuff about you. You got to just sit back. So she said even though she thought they didn't like her, she still would work with them because of other people telling them, they really like you, they really want to collab with you. She would be doing a favor by working with this person. The person I think she's talking about is Miss Corley Ray. Miss Blick Blick, okay? I think she's talking about Miss Blick Blick, okay? She said pride becomes before a fall. I said I heard that. Pride comes before a fall. And then she talks about women treating her with respect, but they don't treat the man like that. They do not treat men like how they try to treat women when they are in a position of power or they are at the top of their game. They do not. For me, I respect them, man or woman. I just show respect because it takes a lot it takes a lot of work for where she has been consistently in the game for 15 years. She has done a lot, you know what I'm saying? And she wanted something in return. So I guess this person, she was like, oh yeah, you could sign with me. What you gonna do for me? And they never want to do it. It's nothing that she's gaining by working with these girlies. They just coming up. They actually need her. They actually need her cosign. And that's what they don't get. So she says that this person was talking about her behind her back because she dropped a song on iTunes. She was talking about her song on iTunes. And this person was talking about her behind her back and it got back to her. And she talks about that she doesn't owe anyone anything. And then she said she is going to be suing some bloggers. I wonder who. Well, it's this young lady that is on YouTube that's saying that Nicki is going to be suing her. She's a YouTuber. I don't even think Nicki was talking to her. I think this woman is a non-factor in Nicki's life. I think she's going for the big fish when she says she's going to sue someone. But this person is just consistently putting out clickbait, honey, so that they can get some attention to their channel. But I see them and I just sit back, just like Nicki sitting back. And I know she sees this person and they talk so bad about her. They just get so nasty. This person on YouTube talks so nasty. It's a couple people that talk so nasty about her. And they don't even know her in real life, but they talk so nasty about her. Like, you gotta have some kind of integrity about yourself. As y'all can see, y'all notice when I get on here, I don't talk nasty about anyone. I may give my opinion, but I'm not going to get nasty deep into their personal life, deep into their personal decisions of what they want to do with their life. I'm not going to get nasty and talk about their children. I just think that that's just, you just have no class about yourself when you take it to the level where you talk about people, children, people, family. That is a disgusting, like she said, and that is nasty. But they just hating. They just mad because they just hating because they just not in her position. They hating. And what I like too, what she giving me is she be eating ice too while she going off. She calls them out. How every time she works with female rap artists, they get jealous. Other female rap artists get jealous because she didn't pick them. But it's a reason why she didn't pick them. She didn't pick them because she didn't want to pick them. Period. That's it. She didn't want to pick them. There's no reason to be upset. Either somebody, likes you or feel that you're genuine, or they feel like you're not genuine. She has that. She's at the top of her game where she she is playing chess and she's making the right decisions that's best for her. So for other females rappers to hate on the other females that got they stuff together and now they saw my song. I've been hearing on the YouTube streets that I guess Barty Gang got an alliance, honey. Alliance, honey. They gotta have alliance. I remember when I was in school at work, people always had to get like a group of people to come against me. They never could come by themselves. And ain't nobody atting her. But you could tell they talking about her, but they ain't atting her. And then she says this is another quote that I like that she says, being quiet doesn't mean that you don't see. She says she sees the fake love. I see the fake love too. I always knew there was something non authentic about this one lady that she was talking about. And I know who she was talking about. She she's a male. She categorizes herself as a male horse. So I always had a feeling that this person was, they just didn't seem like they was genuine. And in the beginning, I used to like they when they come up with their first mixtapes. I really liked them, but now, I'm getting the sleeves, the tea from Nicki. I'm getting. I mean, I don't dislike none of them, but I can see that they are just kind of shady and kind of haters from what she's telling from her side of the story. She calls them entitled duds. She said duds. I ain't heard that word in a long time. When she said duds, I was like, duds? They entitled duds? She said duds, honey. And then she called them pissy. Pissy tail. When somebody say pissy tail, I don't know about it. In the South, that mean they young. They still got the milk on, under their breath. Or how they say it? They still got the milk. They young when they pissy tail. So I know she was talking about the youngins. She wasn't talking about nobody else. She was talking about the youngins. I know she was talking about Carly Ray, honey. Olive oil. We gonna call her Olive Oil. So she said Olive Oil was talking stuff about her after she released We Go Up a week after Blink 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 Blink. I never liked that song. I only like Nicki part on there. To be honest, I never really was interested in Carly Ray anyway. I think she's one of those like you know rappers that's here one day and gone the next year. Like she's not really. I don't know how to say it. She may be talented, but she still needs to some artist development. Let's just say that she needs some artist development. And then Nicki talks about how we gonna call her, we gonna call this person, y'all gonna know who I'm talking about when I say this person. How can I say this? I'm gonna say this in a nice way. We gonna call this person plastic surgery addictor. So she's addicted to plastic surgery. This person is totally addicted to plastic surgery, Botox. They just addicted to it. They addicted to all that stuff. So I'm gonna call her plastic face. Okay, so plastic face. No, blow up doll face. Let's do both. Blow up doll face is trying. She was talking about she was trying to put voodoo on her, and I'm like, say what? You dislike this woman that much that you want to go and work with the spirits to come against her? And she said she has such a low self-esteem. And I must admit, because she keeps on changing herself like a blow-up doll, you know? And I still like her, but I know that she has a problem. She has a surgery addiction. She's addicted to getting surgery. And that's okay. If that's what she want to do, so she want to, but for her to try to put voodoo on my favorite female hip hop rap artist, to try to do that, that's low. That's really low. That's really low. I look like, okay. And we all know when people do that, it's something that they gotta sacrifice. They gotta pay it back, honey. They gotta pay it back. Like Nicki said, they gotta pay it back. It's something that they gotta sacrifice. When people be doing all that stuff, that's something they gotta sacrifice. And shall, that's why I don't get mixed up in that stuff. Where I'm from Georgia, and people be doing all kind of stuff. People be so jealous of people, they be doing all kind of stuff. But no weapon formed against Nikki shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And I believe that. So when people try to do all of this wicked stuff, it's just wicked. I'm like, that is crazy. So now I'm looking at blow up doll like, really? You're really entertaining. You're really a funny girl. You don't have to do all that. Like, you don't have to do all that, blow up doll. You don't. If you would just look deep inside, it's many things that you could do. You, it's many things you could do. It's many other things that you could probably be good at other than being a rap artist. Okay. And then Nikki talk about this girl that she made an agreement with. She asked them to do this. She would do the song with them if they promised to do something for her. The person said later on retracted what they said. They said they promised that they would, and then they said that they wouldn't. So I'm like, that's shady. And we just gonna call this person Giddy Up, okay? So Giddy Up said that, okay? And y'all know who I'm talking about when I say Giddy Up. Giddy Up. Or we could say hot tamale. Hot tamale. Let's call it hot tamale. Hot tamale. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And I'm loving the sound effects. I gotta give me some sound effects too, y'all. She was dropping bombs all through that broadcast. She was dropping bombs. And her laugh is what gets me. And it's the laugh that gets me. It's the laugh that gets me, honey. She's laughing at you chicks. You chicks out there that's hating. You people out there that's majorly hating on her. She's laughing at y'all. And she been watching. And I know she was quiet for 2021, 2020 and 2021. She really didn't say that much. And then she goes back to Oliver being a pissy tail. And then she talked about this person. We gonna say hot tamale. They probably had to go to the clinic 15 times. I think I missed something. I missed something. They probably had to go to the clinic 15 times in 1 year. And then she talked about the girl said something about one of the girls said something about the queen mix. And then she talked about how people that go against her gonna get 10,000 more of what they deserve. 10 times down. And she said, all you rap girls are disgusting. Of course, the ones that wasn't on the queen mix, she said they were disgusting. So I'm gonna elaborate on that. If you really admire someone, the first thing that you don't want to do is to get on their bad side. If you truly admire them, you don't want to get on their bad side. And after they gave you an opportunity to express yourself, and they believed in your art, even though you're not that talented, but they believed in your art. I just think that that's just straight disrespectful. And then she talks about the real honey, and she talks about Garcelle. How Garcelle, we gonna solve it. Miss G was complaining about people talking about her son and how the real got canceled, honey. She talks about Miss Williams, honey, talking about her family and seeing where she at now. Miss Williams, I pray for Miss Williams every day because Miss Williams, she has nobody in her corner to help her. She has nobody in her corner to help her. She needs help. It's Nicki laugh for me. Okay, it's the laugh for me. Okay, it's giving confidence. It's giving not today. It's giving all the above. She's giving me life through the laughing. Okay, because she's laughing through the pain and the hurt that she receives from others. She is laughing through it, and I'm glad that she has some sort of joy about what was done to her. And then she says that God sees everything, and God does see everything. She talks about a person talking about her age. We're gonna say Miss Blow Up Doll and her crew talking about her age. And she said, look at their face. And then she said a couple of the rap girls' faces are melting like the Wicked Witch. Y'all remember that? Her face was melting. My face is melting. My face is melting. She's saying a couple them girls don't look like how they look in them pictures. That's what my interpretation. We always know they re-edit, they re-edit, they edit, and they re-edit, honey. We know they don't look like that. We see Miss Nikki without her makeup. She is flawless without her makeup too. She took care of herself. She ate her Wheaties. She ate her fruits and vegetables. She wasn't out here. She was working. She wasn't out here, getting all drugged up and drunk up. And then they want to talk about the queen is on Coca Cola. She's not on Coca Cola, honey. Because if she was, we would have been knew about it. Because think about all the people that hate her. Of course, we would have some evidence, and we don't have no evidence. And then this is another thing, because people used to talk about my age too. So I agree with you. I'm not me and Nicki Minaj are not the same age, but I in the business that I work in, I'm kind of older for my age. So people used to talk about my age. And she said, I will never forget this. With age comes wisdom to see fakes, to see people for who they are. And I agree with that. Because the more older I got, the more I start to see things, the more I start to understand life. And for some people, when they have children, that grows them up. Some people, it doesn't grow them up. So the tea was piping hot. She had, she called Miss Grams. She called her friend Riley Honey. She called Mr. Fendi. They all got on there. They talked their stuff, and they talked about how the tea was hot. It was piping hot. She went in. She went in. And how she went on Miss G, honey. She got Miss G together. And she got Miss Blow Up Doll Face together too. But like I said, doing all this undercover wicked stuff just because you jealous of somebody, you never win when you play dirty. Like she said, you never win when you play dirty. Like Nene said, you never win when you play dirty. Like when you do like hateful stuff towards people just because you're jealous of them. Instead of just focusing on you and focusing on your music, your art. You're trying to stop another person's bag. You're trying to just spit evil words out into the world so that you can get some attention. Some attention? Your mama and your daddy didn't give you no attention? Like she said, she ain't they mama. She's not they mama. And I agree with her. Because I've dealt with hate in my life. I've dealt with that a lot. When I was in school, I was teased a lot. So I understand what she's saying. And I just used to be quiet most of the time. And then it came a point in my life where I just was like, F it. I was like, F it. I'm not taking this from nobody no more. And that's why I say Nikki really loves herself. She's really a classy woman. She waited this long to talk her stuff, and people are still talking about her, talking her stuff. But it took a lot of courage for her to tell all these wicked things that people have done to her. She's such a strong woman. Because I don't know, it was time in my life where when I was going through that stuff, I wanted to quit. But Nikki, she never quit, and that's what's inspirational about her. She never quit, although they did all those things. They backstab her every time she does something. They, make a joke of it. They talk about her family. She still rises. Like that, one of my favorite songs of her is "I Still Rise." Like it's a part, it's something I wake up to in the morning on my alarm, because no matter what they do to her, she still is the best, one of the best rappers alive, okay? She's the GOAT, okay? And they can't take that away from her. Because if she wasn't a GOAT, they wouldn't want to be, oh, getting this feature. Oh, give me a feature. They wouldn't be begging, and they wouldn't. They sure enough wouldn't be hating. I just want to say, I salute you, Queen. I salute you. I salute you, Miss Nikki. If she ever gets to hear this, I salute her. I really understand her. Maybe because we're like, I'm on the cusp of Sagittarius and Capricorn. My birthday on the 22nd, so I'm on the cusp. December the 22nd, so I'm on the cusp. Maybe that's why I feel like such a strong connection with her. But I understand her. And I have no ill feelings against the other girls. You know, they young, they don't know no better. They don't know no better. They so young. That's what I had to remember when people used to come against me. I'd be like, I couldn't be mad at them for too long because I just had to remember that they young and they didn't know no better. Like a lot of people, even grown people, they older people older than me, they didn't know no better, so they would just do all kind of stuff. Jealousy is really it's really strong amongst our people, amongst females, period. Women, jealousy is very strong. Like you could think someone's your friend and they're really not your friend. The whole time they plotting. And my mama always told me about, people that do that kind of stuff. She told me that guys do that voodoo stuff and girls do that, you know. But it could be somebody that you think is your friend doing that kind of stuff to you too. People do all kind of stuff because of jealousy. And I just want to say, keep going, Miss Minaj. Keep doing your things because these these people on this intranet that's spewing out this negative energy and this hate, they have nothing going for them. They have nothing going for them. It's this one YouTuber, I swear, like every time I read her titles, it's something negative. Like, girl, like get a life. You was like obsessed with this lady and her family. Like you were so obsessed. And it is disgusting. It's like, what? Everything that you talk about is about her. People really become obsessed with people. Not positively obsessed with them. They become like crazy negatively obsessed with them. So I'm just like, I keep Nicki in my prayers because like this one person, I think that they are really wicked and they are on YouTube and I just get that wicked spirit from them. So I keep Nicki in my prayers. It's a couple people that I get that energy from. So I'm gonna keep her in my prayers since she said she talks her stuff. I'm gonna keep her in my prayers. Cause if you can't handle having competition, like competition is fun, and that those girls can't handle competition. You gonna win some, you gonna lose some. I would just be lucky. I would be happy even if she did like some backups on my song. I'll be like just doing some. I forgot what you call it when people just talk. Like if she just let me play some, I would be happy for that. If she let me play some of her talking on my song, like they not even happy for they lame, man. They lame. But that's all I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about Miss Minaj. I feel you. You're not the only one that goes through that, Miss Minaj. Women that reach a certain level, they all experience that kind of hate from women, especially black women. We are our worst enemies. Want me to say that again? Us as black women, we are our worst enemies. And I see why they just chill by themselves. I see why Beyonce just she got her small little clique and she just stick with that. I see why Beyonce do that, and she keep everybody else as associates. I see why she do that because people are jealous of greatness, honey. They are very jealous. When and everybody's gonna have their time. What is meant for you will be for you, and that's what I always remember. I can't be jealous of what somebody else got because what's for them is for them. When it's my turn, when it's my turn for me to be popping, I only got like two people on here. Two people. And I am satisfied with these two people right now. Because I know that if it's meant for me to succeed in this YouTube thing, I will succeed. And no person is gonna put it asunder. And that goes for anything. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll catch y'all with another one. I may go live tomorrow. I may be talking about emotional intelligence, or I might talk about how to stop being nice. But I wanted to let y'all know that I thank you for watching my video. I thank you for your support. And I'm thankful for the haters too. I've gotten a lot of dislikes. And I'm okay with the dislikes because that's a part of life. I'm India Zuri, and I hope you have a blessed night, blessed day, blessed morning, wherever you are in the world. And don't forget to glow, sunflower, glow. And never let nobody take your joy. And remember, hate is not the way, negativity is not the way.